Hi everyone, my name is Emma and I'm a student at the University of Tartu. I'm from the Netherlands and I'm currently a first year master's student studying international relations and regional studies. Today I'm going to answer some of these questions. They are about the University of Tartu, about this specific master program and about Estonia. Okay, so let's start. Well, I personally, the main reason I chose University of Tartu is because of the specific program that I'm doing. This program is so diverse and you have so much freedom in this program and so many different options. I didn't really see that anywhere else. I'm very interested in international relations and also in specifically Russia and Eurasia, and my program perfectly combines that in my opinion, and I didn't see that at any other university. And moreover, I heard some other people who have studied in the Netherlands before, like me, they recommended studying at the University of Tartu and they said it was a good university. They spoke very highly of it, and that is basically why I decided to study here. Okay, so there's a specific application procedure. It's different per master program, and for international relations and regional studies, the most important thing is your motivational letter, because they're gonna base basically whether you get in or not 100% on your motivation letter, but you do have to meet the other requirements. But I would suggest you to do some research into the courses that they offer and basically write down why you would like to do it. Make sure you meet the requirements like the English level, language level 1. And besides that, make sure that you have all the documents and that you meet the deadline, because the deadline is quite early. And if you do that, then it should be fine. I would say yes. Estonians speak English very, very well. And in general at the university, you just need English if you're choosing an English language program. And besides that, I did take an introductory course in Estonian language, and it's nice and it's fun. You can recognize words, but basically, it's not being spoken by many people. And Estonians always tell me, "Why are you studying Estonian? You don't need it. We speak English," and that's actually true. But still, I think it's fun to learn a language when you live in another country. You can follow language courses for free at the university if you're studying there, anyways. They have many different courses in Estonian language at different times. So I would suggest it, but you definitely do not necessarily need it if you're going to study here. So I expected it to be a very small university in a very small city. It is a small university, but it doesn't really feel like it because there's a lot of students, and I specifically didn't expect it to be so many international students. Also my program, I thought most people would be Estonian, maybe some people from Europe. Turns out that that's not true. People come from all over the world and they very easily connect. I don't really feel like nationalities necessarily stick together. I think also the campus really, they want people to mix and they want people to meet people from other nationalities. They put people from different countries in the same house and in the same class. So I very much like that. I did not expect it to be like that. Yes, I'm very happy. I was actually positively surprised. I didn't really know what to expect, even though I did my research. You still only can find out when you move here and you see what it's actually like. And I'm very positive about the program and the university. So the most important and most popular one is Erasmus Student Network, ESN. They organize many events, and you don't have to be an Erasmus student to attend the events. You don't even have to be an international student to attend the events. And I think a few times a week ESN organizes not only parties but also social events like board games or other events where you can get to know other students. So I definitely think there are a lot of opportunities, not only through ESN but mainly through ESN, to get to know other students. Actually, I was quite surprised about the social scene. I thought it's a small town, so probably not too much of a social scene. But at the same time, Tartu is a student city, and I think like 1/5 of the people living here is a student, but it feels like half or even more of the people living here as students. When you walk on the street, everyone is a student, and you very much notice this when you go out at night or go to a bar or cafe. Everyone is a student. Everyone goes to the same places, so you know where to meet people, where to meet your friends, and I was very positively surprised about the social scene. One thing that made me just a little bit hesitant is that I didn't know whether everyone in the program would have the opportunity to study abroad. And when I came here on the first day, we had like an introductory course, and it immediately became clear that everyone who does a Master in International Relations and Regional Studies has this opportunity. So I'm very happy that I did choose it, but at the beginning I wasn't sure about it, but now it turns out that basically if you pass all your courses, you can go on exchange the second year and probably the first semester. You can go on Erasmus exchange, or there are a lot of other programs too, with which you can study abroad. You don't have to, but I think most students do. And then the second semester you will be writing your thesis, and if you want to do that in another city than Tartu, I think you can, as long as you can find a thesis supervisor. What do I like the most? I think that the town is the perfect size. It's like a city, but at the same time not really a city. It feels like a town because everything is nearby, everything is within walking distance. All the campus buildings are close to each other, and most international students stay there. It's close to the university, close to the library, close to the party area. Well, there's just a few bars, but still it's something. And I like it that it just feels like a small town, but it's still a city. It's not small enough to get bored, so very much like that. The thing that I value the most in the program is the freedom you have, because I personally have very broad interests. I like a lot of things, and this program does not only offer the freedom to choose whatever courses you like, but it's also already very diverse. They have so many different topics that they bring to light, and I personally like all of those topics, so I was having a hard time choosing between those topics when looking for a master. And then when I found this master, I found out you don't actually have to choose. You can just orientate and look at all the different courses and then decide what you like, and then you can specialize. So it's not necessarily a bad thing. I think this is very broad. I think it's a good thing because you find out what you like, and you can specialize and focus on one subject. So that's what I value a lot.